Hey there folks, and welcome back to Italy in Europa Universalis IV, the Mare Nostrum expansion. So quickly I want to go over one thing. You know, we've got this this new patch going on. I guess this will be a couple days after I first mentioned it, but for me it's just tomorrow. When I was looking at the patch notes yesterday, I was looking at Johan's post on the forum. I looked at them again today through the wiki, and there was a whole nother section, including a part about merchant republics. So I was like, hey, this sounds cool, right? It says merchant republics can become an oligarchic republic by decision. And then I found out that the decision requires you to have aristocratic ideas. And you may be thinking, well, can a merchant republic get aristocratic ideas? They cannot. So, yeah. It's not something we really could have done in this playthrough anyway, so I guess it's cool that we didn't wait around for it. Alright, in the last episode, a cool thing happened. Austria died without an heir. So there's a succession war going on between Denmark, who is currently the ruler of Austria, and ourselves, who, I mean, let's be fair, are the soon-to-be rulers of Austria. Because come on, we did also pull in Bohemia and Sweden on this. Right, and we're still in France's war. That's what this call for peace is about. France won't get out of this war. They have with England. They have finally gotten across. They've finally gotten across the channel, and they're sieging down London. Maybe when it falls, they will finally get their crap together and take whatever they're going to take. I assume they're going to take most of this stuff. Can they... What kind of development are we talking about here? Reasonable amount. And co... I don't think they can kick England completely out, but they can definitely take a good chunk. It's gonna be a fun times for them. We've still got a couple of rebel groups. Yeah, in Travunia and in Aachen, or Achaia. Let's take a look at the numbers, right? Austria, what are you looking at? You have 25,000 troops at the moment. The force limit's... No, the force limit is correct. They're no longer the emperor. So yeah, they have 25,000 troops and 25,000 force limit. Also means their manpower is not going to be boosted as it would be were they emperor anymore. Let's get you folks up this way. I assume we can't get to Vienna before Bohemia does, but maybe. Maybe, possibly. What if I were to put this as an objective to Bohemia? Would they maybe get involved? Would they maybe do that? Alright, against us, we have the Palatinate, Portugal, Pomerania, Austria, and Denmark. So relative strength of alliances should be reasonably in our favor. Part of the issue is going to be, now that Austria isn't the emperor, in fact, who is Emperor Ansbach? We don't immediately have access through the whole of the empire. That said, can we... So we could get up to Thuringia. Okay, alright, so we could get to Hanover. Very interesting. Well, let's march on Vienna for now, and we'll see how things coalesce on the way. Let's get a few more infantry. Hire a couple of mercs on the way. Alright, Lorraine has announced Switzerland as their rival. Alright. Oh! And they've now elected Brabant as leader of the empire, which means we are in a war I assume we're in a war, yes, with the Emperor, so we should have full reign over everything currently in the Empire. Good. Bosnia wants access. You're at war with... you know what, Bosnia? No, thank you. Salzburg, no thank you. Switzerland, no thank you. Pope, no, that's okay, Pope, man. Let's see, we're at 51 power projection. While it's on our mind, and while Spain is a little bit busy, let's go ahead and insult them to their face. Alright, looks like... Alright, well, if Bohemia isn't in any huge rush, that's probably good for us. Has arrived level 3 army reformer. That doesn't sound bad. What do we have right now? Manpower modifier. Yeah, I don't really want to give up the manpower modifier guy. Yeah, I'll hold on to him for now. What can we tech up on? We can tech up militarily. We are forever ahead. I tell you what, Istria, where all... Slivonia would be really cheap to boost things in. Sure, let us do that. Alright. Burn off a bunch of points that way. I guess I could also... Alright, they added this this indicator for whether we're dealing with a male or female ruler or general. That's cool. Let's see if we can hire ourselves a better general than what we have. 2, 4, 3, 2. Not gonna hold on to the 5, 2, I don't think. Doesn't have any maneuver whatsoever. Alright, I'll get rid of him and say get rid of this guy. Alright, get rid of that one. Alright, at least we've got a leader with some siege now. We're getting to the point in the game where fire is better than shock, but shock is still pretty good. Pope and Switzerland have allied. Bavaria, you are also in that war, you know, thank you. Alright, so there's the Austrian army. Yeah, unfortunately Bohemia is going to get to Vienna before I do. They have a claim there. Fortunately, we didn't promise them land. Particularly fortunately because we wouldn't be giving it to them. Alright, everyone has arrived in Gurs. What kind of leader do they have? 103. Is there a river between Tyrol and Trent? There is not one between Tyrol and Lienz, though. However, this is not nearly as large as I would like this stack to be to attack in. Alright, the Ottomans are pirating, it would appear. Indeed. Well, so it goes. Alright, we've arrived in Carnton. The Palatinate is joined in. That's fine. Alright, if these rebels could fire, that would be great. It belongs to the clergy. Ah! Interesting. We lost a galley, but we did pick up a lightship, so that's something. Alright, Portugal's navy a decent amount. Livonia has, yeah, marketplace, a regimental camp. Sure. what's going on up here? Looks like Sweden got forced back. Alright. Let's see, supply limit there, 52. Alright. Fair enough. How quickly did they siege us? 41 days. We siege them at 38. Well, alright. It's something. Of course, that's without a leader with siege. Ah, there we go. Luck is finally going to die now that they've declared an ill-guided war. Come on, Hungary. You know you want to vassalize them, right? No, thank you, Silesia. Seriously. Seriously, rebels. Rebel, please. There we go. Good, good. Wow, that was quick. Alright, bring the army up. Yep, Bohemia's already taken Vienna. Good. Gonna be very pissed with you if you, okay, good. I mean, to be fair, we didn't help much in the war, so yeah, getting 0 favors is not a surprise. I'm gonna be very pissed with you, Bohemia, if you try to peace out just to take Vienna. Okay. England will cede Co, Cambrai, Namur, and will renounce her claim on Picardy, Normandy, Le Bourd, Gascon, Armagnac, Vermandois, Champagne, and Cahors. Well, alright then. So Hainaut, Artois, and Calais are all still held by England. But yeah, France is looking somewhat more France-like. Diplomatic insult against Savoy, sure. Poor government policies. Oh yeah, lose the money. What does the money matter to me? Come on, man. France allied Portugal? Come on, France. The Pope is now the papal controller. Interesting. Now that reminds me, as far as being excommunicated goes, does that... Right, yeah, that's specific to our ruler, so I think it lasts until our ruler dies, which he's 29, so you know it's fine. We'll lose multiple prestige per year, so it goes. Wait, Austria, where is your army going? Yeah, Italy, Sweden, Bohemia. Are you just hiding? Is that the plan? Could grab Admin-Tech. Obviously, I'm ridiculously far ahead. What are we doing in terms of inflation? We're fine. Sure, let's take a look development-wise. Actually, cost-wise. I say I'm going to look cost-wise, and then I look at development. Looking for places I could get more building slots. Alright, Romagna. Yeah. There we go. And let's do like 1 in Pisa. And while I'm on the subject, raise mercantilism. Alright. Damn it, Bohemia! What the hell? Military engineer. Right, arrived in Trent. Do we know where... No, we don't know where the Austrian army is. I guess they may be over in this area. Wait. You can have 333 guy. You take siege leader guy. Alright. Let's do this. Kiev, Pomerania, and Ryazan. Yeah, not too worried about any of them. France wants a marriage. -3 legitimacy. Yeah, I still think we do it though. Alright, we've taken Carnton. Good. Alright, we can head to München with that army. Sure, this is farmlands and such. I mean, if they want to march on us, they are welcome to. They're going around, alright. That works for me. Sweden. Yeah. Well, you know, I guess it could be worse. Ah, all right. Is it 245? Talking about here. Alright, so they'll lose 10 coming up soon. Alright, it's fine. Interactions here. Soon lose 10. That's fine. I'll let those things hang for now. Alright, we've taken back Tyrol. 41 days, 38 days. So Milan is flat. Palatinate has a 4-3 leader. What are you at tech-wise and such, Palatinate? They have offensive. Head over to Cremona. Let's hire some mercs along the way. Income Bonanza, plus 25 power in Ragusa? Sure. Sounds great to me. Get thee all to Cremona. Right. Ability. Burgers. Sure, sure. Alright, where is Bohemia? They're over there. And they're just hanging out. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm not necessarily going to say that's not where I want you. Alright. Well, they have a little bit better morale, but we have better tactics, more discipline. Oh, support Baroque music. Alright, so we could say, of course, we would lose 10 admin points and 170 ducats, so nothing, and gain 20 years of +1 prestige. We'd lose 5 prestige. Well, that's it's pretty straightforward, I would say. Alright, it wasn't as pretty as I would like it to have been, but hey, we did win the fight. Wallachia would like access. Whoa. Well, you're not going to be around much longer, Wallachia, so I'm going to say no. Yeah, geez, that fight did not go well for us. Like, at all. Huh. As we should chase. Oh, now Greek separatists are a thing. Corfu, Euboea, Athens. Really? Right, the autonomy decreased is still a thing. Fortunately, this will be the last time they have that going for them. Yeah, Graz is woods. Damn you, Bohemia. 16th, we'll be there on the 18th. Alright, well, we stack wiped them. Got some army tradition, got some prestige. And yeah, crushed the army. I guess head to burn. Guess we could crush this Portuguese army on the way. Sure, let's plan for that. And now they're running away. We've taken München. Good. Alright, out of curiosity here. Union with Austria. There we go. So it's only 60 war score. The problem is, again, getting up there. Yeah. Alright. Wasn't even paying attention. In terms of total troops, definitely does seem to be mostly Denmark that has anything left. So that's good. Yeah, holding Vienna is the war goal, right? Indeed it is. Alright. Alright, what's going on here? Alright, so that's Münster, etc. Fight between Cologne and Flanders. Alright. So it is, so it goes, so it am, so it be. Oh, so that war is now over. Alright. Fair enough. need protection against Spain. Right, I think we're in decent shape on all of those fronts. How dare you, Spain? Sabotage recruitment. Support their rebels. I don't have a ton of reason to do any of it. As it turns out, Ottomans, right. Say we work on a spy network with the Ottomans again. Alright, the Siege of Mainz is over. Well, that happened quickly. We'll crush this little Portuguese stack. There we go. Of course it was in Athens instead of in Achaia, but hey, it's fine. 333. I believe in you. The Pope has excommunicated Savoy. Alright. Yeah, that was... it's a bit of a rough fight. Alright, tech-wise, we're still 4 years ahead, so let's go ahead and put our hat in the ring. Let's see, Raska, how upset are the folks in Raska? Reasonably so. In about 3 years, you say? Let's just send to Travunia for now, because we're fine there. It's 10.5. Well, no wonder then. Ah, yes, separatism has gone away. Alright, come back from Spain. Bohemia, where is your army? Can you not deal with Pomerania? Level none, fort level none. Alright, let's get some mercs over here. Siege down some of this stuff. Taking Heidelberg, good. Ah, right. Join all of that together. In terms of navy, I am at my naval force limit. For now, I think I'll hold on. Do I have? I do. Break off another merc and I guess head this way with the army? Again, yeah, seems like unless I want to head over to Pomerania, we've about dealt with with the enemy over here. Although... Oh, there's Denmark. Alright, well, in that case, we'll swing back around. Trier, good deal. Tyrol. Alright. You to there, you to there, you to there. Alright, so they're heading straight for Prague. Prague, rivers. Everywhere but Moravia. Which doesn't work because Moravia can't get you there. So everywhere. Alright, which one of these has the highest supply limit? Alright, that's where we'll go. Meet up and we'll go after this Danish army. And with that, folks, I'm going to take a break. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.